Boldly facing the impending alterations to the state pension age, millions of individuals across the United Kingdom find themselves grappling with the reality of delayed retirement payments. A significant shift looms on the horizon, with the state pension age poised to escalate from 66 to 67, commencing in 2026 and culminating by 2028. This adjustment, outlined in legislation since 2014, paves the way for an even higher leap to 68, slated for implementation between 2044 and 2046. As the government embarks on the third review of the state pension age, initiated last month, the focus shifts to contemplating future adjustments. This comprehensive assessment takes into account pivotal factors such as life expectancy trends, labor market dynamics, fiscal sustainability, and the escalating costs associated with the state pension. Projections indicate that the expenditure on the state pension will soar from £146 billion in 2025-26 to an estimated £169 billion by 2029-30, underscoring the urgency for strategic planning. A cornerstone of the state pension framework, the triple lock ensures that pensions are annually augmented in line with the highest among average annual earnings growth from May to July, the Consumer Price Index (CPI), inflation rate for the preceding year ending in September, or a flat 2.5%. This mechanism is designed to safeguard pensioners' purchasing power against economic fluctuations and inflationary pressures. However, the state pension landscape is fraught with potential pitfalls and contentious issues. A retirement expert recently sounded the alarm, warning that the state pension age may ascend further or face reduced payments to circumvent means testing. Moreover, a startling revelation indicates that nearly 500,000 older individuals will not receive the state pension uprating, a development that underscores the complexity and challenges inherent in the system. It is crucial to acknowledge that any modifications to the state pension age must adhere to the principle of providing individuals with a decade's notice before any change to their retirement age. Failing to do so could precipitate another crisis akin to the one that has impacted an estimated 3.6 million women born in the 1950s. Phoenix Insights, a prominent research firm, cautions that approximately 3 million individuals stand to experience a delay in their retirement plans should the state pension age hike to 68 be expedited. According to the latest data from the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, the number of state pension claimants has surged to 13 million, encompassing over 1.1 million Scots. Among these recipients, 34% are on the new state pension, post-April 2016, while the remaining 66% are beneficiaries of the basic or old state pension, pre-April 2016. Individuals on the full new state pension receive a weekly stipend of £230.25, equating to £921 every 4 weeks. Over the course of the 2025-26 fiscal year, annual payments will amount to £11,973. However, not all of the 4.1 million new state pension recipients are entitled to the full amount, as eligibility is contingent upon national insurance contributions, NICs. Individuals must accrue a minimum of 10 years of NICs to qualify for any state pension, with roughly 35 years required for the full rate, subject to adjustments if someone has been contracted out. Conversely, those on the full basic state pension receive weekly disbursements of £176.45, translating to £705.80 for every 4-week payment cycle. Over the 2025-26 financial year, annual payments will. Patrick Thompson, Head of Research Analysis and Policy at Phoenix Insights, elucidates, the state pension finds itself at a critical crossroads, with lingering uncertainties surrounding its long-term viability and the fate of the triple lock. Projections suggest a substantial increase in the number of state pensioners in the UK by 2070, with an estimated 5 million more retirees compared to just 1 million additional individuals of working age. Accelerating the state pension age could alleviate some of the financial strain, but recent life expectancy forecasts paint a less optimistic picture, rendering policy adjustments potentially more challenging. Advancing the state pension age increase to 68 in the early 2040s would affect nearly 3 million individuals, and not everyone will possess the ability to work until a later state pension age. Thompson anticipates another state pension age review during this parliamentary session, which should shed light on the timeline for the future hike to age 68. He emphasizes it is imperative that any forthcoming alterations to the state pension are accompanied by policy measures aimed at bolstering retirement adequacy, encompassing provisions that facilitate extended workforce participation and augment pension savings through auto-enrollment mechanisms. Glimpsing into the future of state pension increments, the Labour government is committed to upholding the triple lock throughout its tenure.